I think there's a resilience, and it was just, it took us this long to get here, and kind of not accepting no as an answer. And so that's where you start doing your research and you find look out for other opinions. That's how we ended up at Cleveland Clinic and then here at Methodist. So just refusing to give up and take it day by day.
My son had open heart surgery. You know, he had a congenital cardiac issue that required him to have open heart surgery 2 Christmases ago. So it put all this in perspective for him. And so knowing that I have heart disease and knowing that he could have succumbed to something very similar, I think puts it in a unique light, because I talked to both him and my daughter about the need for them to get screened properly over time, because it could be more of a genetic issue. But in terms of how they perceive me and perceive, you know, daddy's own mortality, I have yet to have that conversation. I'm almost, in some ways, a bit uncomfortable, you know, having that with them. But on the flip side, I think there is a sense of assurement that I'm doing everything that I possibly can to stay here as long as I can.
I'm in awe over her strength. I truly am. The worst part for me was during the pregnancy, and she's supposed to wear this defibrillator vest. Well, she's pregnant. A pregnant woman needs her rest, and she can't get comfortable wearing it. So at night when she sleeps, she doesn't wear it. So each morning, I would wake up, whether it was to get ready for work or every morning, and I would look over at her and see if she was still alive. You would never know the difference. I mean, it's not like it, you know, I could be sleeping and she could pass in the middle of the night and I wouldn't know. And so every morning, that concern, that not knowing if she was still with me or not, that was the worst part. There were times of, you know, breakdown where you just wanted a normal pregnancy and why me, but you know, it was as a team. We fought this as a team, and we made it through. And we're still fighting as a team, fighting as a family. You know, certainly her attitude and perseverance, faith, absolutely, that was the most important thing. And I was on the sideline cheering her on, doing whatever I could, and just held on to that roller coaster. I find my strength in her strength. You know, again, it's that perseverance of, and thinking about others, thinking about her, putting her needs at the forefront, and because I need her around for a while, you know. So we need to make sure she takes care of herself, and that she's okay. You know, we got these 2 girls. They need their mom.
So when I was pregnant, he really had to step up, and he was amazing. Just helping me get dressed or shower. Never complained. Never left my side, and I mean that physically and emotionally. Like, he was so supportive when I told him that we were going to have these babies. He didn't try to talk me out of it. He jumped on board and took that leap of faith with me, and I'm so grateful for that.
And so I would just, you know, I'd help her when needed, if whatever, and then I would just stay nearby so that if she needed anything else.
Slept every night with me in the hospital, except when ICU, you know, he wasn't allowed. And then even in, after delivery, he was gonna sleep in the waiting room.
During pregnancy, I can't remember how far along she was, but this one night she had just horrible indigestion, just worst I'd ever seen her have it. And so I'm thinking, okay, we need to put her on an incline. She can't sleep. I don't know, it's probably midnight or something. When she can't sleep, the pregnant woman with heart failure needs her sleep. And so I'm thinking, okay, we need to incline the bed. Well, how do you incline a king-size bed at midnight? Then I said, okay, let me figure this out. So I had some plywood and ended up stacking some pillows on the floor, laying the plywood at almost like a bike ramp on that. And then I think we had some other blankets or padding that I put on top of that, and then a sheet. And so it was like this, well, maybe like this, and on the floor. And in the middle of the night, you're just out there, you know, MacGyver this thing together with whatever you have so that, you know, she can try and get some rest.
So I slept on a bike ramp that night. I mean, most people would just throw you another pillow, and this guy built a bike ramp for me to sleep on.
Yeah, in our bedroom, off to the side of the bed.
So that's how dedicated he was to helping me.